Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Rams sideline, to get a look at their head coach. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Hampton on second. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and long for him here. Going with a screen to Hampton. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. 1st and 10, Herbert. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, Herbert trying again. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They were testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Herbert taking a chance at the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. Well, Jim Harbaugh, no stranger to barking at officials, and he's going to make them take another look at this one. Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession, but did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
Mahomes got the throw on this first play. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by Deion Henley.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds a man right side. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
They go to him again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Chargers' 7-yard line.
Here's another for him. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
gone through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Back deep is ETN. Has it at the 37. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First and 10 from the 43.
Yellow!
Right up the gut. Having gained about a handful there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yellow!
Pistol now for Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They send a man in motion. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
Yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set.
It's Herbert once more. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Chargers first down.
Kappa.
Putting the tight end in motion. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chargers.
Go.
Now Herbert again. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal, Chargers.
Hampton can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. These last two snaps will force this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Chiefs returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that touchdown catch earlier, it's another for him this season, as you can see, among the NFL's leaders in that category so far this year. On first down, they'll run. Escapes the defender. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A minute 56 seconds left in our first half. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Yellow. On the water, right? Hey, 57 colors, 57.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Short pass and caught by his tight end. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
From the red zone now. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 8-yard line.
Yellow. Side.
Plowing up the middle. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They give it to him up the middle, and he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard? He gets it again. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
You want a little rhyme time, Kate? You want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss, and what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face, wipe that smile off your face, an extra long fourth down.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play.
Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On second down, it's ETN. Gets some space around midfield. Space on the right, he's got room. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18.
28, Chargers 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Hampton gets it from the pistol. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds him over the middle. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They'll come up on first and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Gets some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those.
Herbert lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And credit to him, he's able to get this beyond the line. A small positive on a play that nearly ended in a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Herbert now, blitz coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. To the air on third and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. It's a design boot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Mahomes finds a man right side, and they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, man, their respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
Chargers 10. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. To line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set. Let's go.
Motion the tight end over.
Set.
Herbert throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Man in motion here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about distraction and calm. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
17.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. Herbert. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Going with a screen to Hampton. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Motioning the tight end now. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Herbert with a blitz coming. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Herbert. Catch made over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
And it's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers are
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. There's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
3rd
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Dialing up a receiver screen. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On the tackle.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback
14.
gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Hand off to the back. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs nearing their 6th win this season. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Back at the 32.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He finds space into the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 17.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Line.
Tight end going in motion here. Herbert from the gun. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught left side by Harris. Galloping inside the 40. Trey Harris. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
but they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
They're going to pass it here. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's the handoff. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Slot man in motion left.
Go.
Herbert now, blitz coming. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Wide hut. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
Herbert to throw once more. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Fire down these two.
Here's the give. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Yellow. My man. Giovanni.
Running it after the penalty. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.